morning. I'm about to do a cardio and HIT workout. I'm going to be using these bands. I'm outside because I love to pull my bike outside. If you don't have a bike, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to get on the bike for a minute. I'm going to push hard as I can for that minute. Then I'm going to get off and march in place for 15 seconds. If you don't have a bike, what you're going to do is alternating knees as fast as you can go, or if you want to do heel jacks or jumping jacks, just pick some kind of activity that's going to raise your heart rate. You can do this at a park. So let's say you're going to take your bands to the park. You can run up and down stairs. You can walk a brisk loop in your house, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to start off. What I'm using is a latex band. I'm going to put that around my legs. I'm going to work an upper body and lower body. I've got a timer that's a minute timer. So when it goes off, I'll just change. We'll have 15 seconds of different ones. This band is hooked around the top of my bike. So it has handles, and I sell these on my Beachbody website. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold on and just keep your knees bent, and you're going to pull. So I like bands because you can work bicep and you can work tricep, and you just kind of have to adjust which way you're going to face. So if you don't have a bike or anything like that to anchor your band with, you're going to hook it around a staircase. Okay, so let's get going. So I'm going to get on my bike for 1 minute. If you don't have a bike, you're going to march in place or do alternating knees really fast. Are you excited? Here I go. 15 minutes. So get your minute going. So I'm going to jump on my bike. I love my bike because I can get outside, I can ride anytime. You might have a Peloton or anything like that. So my minute's starting. So I'm going to push. I'm going to raise my gear, and I'm going to go hard for 1 minute. So I'm elevating my heart rate. If you're not warmed up, keep your heart rate really low. So I've got 40 more seconds to push, and then I'm going to have 15 seconds to recover. So if you don't have a bike, right now you're marching in place. You're trying to elevate your heart rate. That's what a HIT class is. So you elevate your heart rate, you give it rest, and you go right into your next move. So I'm going to do a cardio move, followed by strength upper body, cardio, followed by lower body. Okay, so again, you have 15 more seconds to push your heart rate high, jogging in place, climbing stairs, whatever. I got 10 more seconds. I'm going to come off the bike. I'm going to do active recovery for 15 seconds. Okay, so that means I'm going to move for 15 seconds and not start moving. All right, so I'm going to slow down, and I'm going to come off my bike. So now I'm going to grab my tube. I got active recovery for 15 seconds. So you're just going to keep moving whatever. So if you have a band, hook it around your staircase rail, hook it around a supported chair, and we're going to do a lat row for 1 minute. Now I'm going to start facing the back, but my knees are bent. I'm pulling my elbows. I'm going to see if you can see me. Pulling my elbows right into my rib cage. My chest is up, and I'm going to bend my knees and activate my lats. So I love getting outside. So you can go quicker or slower. The way you make this easier is you come towards where your anchor is. The way you make it harder is you back away from wherever your anchor is. So I'm feeling pretty good right here. And again, your pace will be whatever pace you feel comfortable. We're working those lats, postural muscles. We're pulling. So you keep going. I'm going to tell you how much longer you have. 20 seconds. So maybe sit into that squat a little lower. And then we're going to have 15 seconds of active recovery. Then we're going right back to our no impact cardio. So I like the bike because you can get your heart rate way up without any impact, right? And we don't need to do that after we're 60, right? All right, guys, so now there's your 15 seconds. We're going to go to the bike, or here's your option. Fast heels, jog in place, climbing up and down stairs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start your minute. Let's go. So on the bike, I love it because I can work hard, and I'm going to pedal as fast as I can for 1 minute. You got 40 more seconds. So you're going to push your intensity. You want to get a little bit out of breath if you can. And I can't run anymore. I can't do hard impact anymore, but the bike can really elevate my heart rate. So I'm pushing. Guys, you got 25 more seconds. You're going to push whatever activity you're choosing to do. 20 more seconds. Push, push, push. So I should be a little winded. I'm having a hard time talking. That's where you want to be. Not totally right, but I'm having to really guard my breath. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, slow down. If you're not on a bike, walk in place till I get back there. Okay, now we're going to do a lower body move. So keep moving. Take your band, put it around above your knees if you have knee issues. Below your knees if you don't have knee issues. Make sure it's nice and smooth. We're breathing. All right, we're doing side outs. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we're gonna step side, bring your chest up. So I'm gonna do it from the side. My hips are doing a hinge. I'm working my abductors. I'm working my outer thigh and my glute. So again, if I needed to, I'd move the band above my knees to keep the knees from hurting. So what is this working? Outer thigh, glutes, and core constantly. We got 40 more seconds. So you can go faster, you can go slower, you can definitely go deeper than me. And again, you can adjust the intensity of your band. What if you don't have a band? Then just do it without a band. You're still gonna get a great workout. I have a lady who used pantyhose one time, back when we were doing the whole COVID lockdown, right? You got 20 more seconds. So what we're trying to do is keep our heart rate up, not out of the park, but when we get back on the bike, or we have our cardio, that's when we push our heart rate. So high heart rate, 15 seconds recovery. And also let me know you were here and did this with me. All right, we got 2 seconds. Active recovery. So again, if you don't have a bike, you're gonna march and then you're gonna do jacks, or if you have a step, you can do alternating step. Okay, are you ready? 4, 3, start your cardio. This is 1 minute hard, guys, so you wanna get out of breath. Got the timer going. So now we're gonna try to transition a little quicker now that you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna go where I can't talk as much. So I'm getting pretty uncomfortable, keeping my core tight. Love the bike for no impact. Again, if you have a Peloton, you have a stationary bike, if you have an elliptical at home, anything that gets your heart rate up right here. Doesn't have to be a bike. So I'm home for 2 weeks. Sadly, my husband's getting treated for cancer, but he's a champ. So we are working through that. Pushing through it, guys. Let me tell you how much longer you have. We got 15 seconds. Could you go faster on your jog or faster on your elliptical or your bike if you're with me? Stay with it. We're gonna go back to that upper body row. Hang with me, hang with me. All right, there's our timer. Carefully, active recovery, moving in place. This time we're gonna do a bicep curl. So our palms face the bike. I don't know if I can see you. My elbows stay shoulder height, and I'm gonna pull my knuckles to my forehead. So a lot of times people drop their arms on this. I want you to keep your elbows up. You're gonna come quick, slow. If you can't get your knuckles all the way right over your shoulders, I want you to come forward again. If you're going really easy, back up, but keep both knees bent, working the bicep, and I want you to go to where you're tired. So we wanna go quick, slow. That vitamin D is just good today. I love doing these 15-minute short workouts, especially outside. Get you outside. So if I drop my elbows, then I'm firing my lats. You can also do this on a TRX if you don't have a band. Hope y'all are with me. I'm sure we're almost there. We're getting ready to go back to our cardio. All right, there's our timer. Let's go. So march in place, do your cardio, get on your elliptical, get on your bike. Start when you're ready. My timer's already gone off. And again, I'm pushing as hard as I can. I want to get my heart rate way up. And again, it's not for 30 minutes. It's 15 short minutes, guys. So we are pushing, pushing, pushing. So if you're jogging in place, I'm going to do the next one I'll do with an option without the bike, okay? So to let you know, you got 30 seconds. What can you do in 30 seconds? How can you elevate your heart rate in 30 seconds, pushing that cardio? And if you have a bike at home that you ride outside, you can put it up on those blocks and you can just put your gear up and do it there. Create your own stationary bike, right? Or you can get a Peloton or whatever you want to do. 10 seconds. Hold on to that cardio, guys. Should be uncomfortable. We're almost there. We're going to go into a lower body workout. All right, there's our timer. Slow it down. Now you can grab a weight here if you want, or you can hang on to the staircase and just do a squat. You can hold on here at the squat. I'm going to do 3 squats and 1 squat jump. So I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. I'm going to jump and cushion when I land. You don't have to jump. You can come up on the toes and come back down. So we're firing the muscles that usually do jump. So if you're not able to jump anymore, hang on to that resistance here or the staircase If you can, give me 3 quick ones. And again, you can go faster than me, but cushion when you land. 3, 2, squat, push, or up on your toes. How much longer do we have? 15 seconds. So this one demands a little bit more quad. Really good for skiing, right? 8 seconds, we're pushing. 3, 2, woo, that one got my heart rate up. We're back to the cardio, guys. You only have about 5 more rounds, so get water where you need it, start your cardio. All right, you guys on the bike, you're pushing. Starting now, I'm gonna modify for those who don't have a bike. So you guys keep pedaling. If you don't have a bike, you got low heel jacks, or here, or you can jog lightly, or you can do high knees for about 5 seconds, low knees. So we got 39 more seconds. So if you're doing cardio with no bike, you can also lift and tap, anything that elevates your heart rate. And again, if you can't do impact, brisk walk, high knees. We got 25 more seconds. How high can you get your heart rate and get uncomfortable? I'm getting water right after this. Guys, we got 15 seconds. If you're on your bike, push, keep pushing. We got 10 seconds, we're still pushing, pumping those arms. So you really only need a space about 10 feet, right? 3, 2, 1, I'm getting water, breathe. Anytime you take a break, head above your heart, and active recovery is super important in a HIT. I'm out of breath, so I'll have to let it drop a little bit. Get a quick drink of water, we're back to our cardio. We're not back to our cardio, we're back to our lower body, all right. So now, I'm grabbing my band again. I'm gonna show you the modified version again. Feed your feet through. Anytime you're modifying for knees, band goes above your knees, so there's no stress on your knees. If you're able, shimmy it down below the knees or even go low. All right, this time we're gonna do step back lunges, alternating. I like this because it makes you fire your glute. 3, 2, 1. So for 1 minute, you're stepping back. If you're sweaty, then you wanna keep it right into that leg, right? So I'm a little sweaty, so it's rolling up. So if you don't have a band, or if you have a band, keep going. Otherwise, you can just do alternating step backs right here. So what if you can't go super low? Hang on to that staircase, hang on to your bike, support. Now, for my advanced people, you're gonna do lunge, lunge, and then 4 scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to slow. I want you to do them this slow so you can work the muscle. Heart rate takes a little jump, but not a whole bunch, right? And we're gonna go fast. 4, 3, 2, we still got 20 seconds. So modifieds here. You can even pick up a weight if you wanted to go crazy, right? You can stay here for 20 more seconds. I'm gonna be doing my next group challenge with me and Dr. Moore in October. The information meeting will be Sunday, September 12th. And I'm super excited because we get your blood work done, we test and see where you're at, and then we modify your exercise program and your nutrition according to your blood work. All right, guys, we got 3 more rounds. Going back to the bike. So again, you can do what I just did, or you can push. Should have already started. We got 45 seconds. I'm gonna take my bike up a gear, and I'm gonna push a little harder. Here comes a trash man. Hey, trash man. He thinks I'm crazy. All right, 30 more seconds, guys. So how hard can you push your cardio? Stepping up and down, bike. I'm gonna go really hard for my last 20 seconds, so I can't breathe. So stay with me. Pushing that speed, locking out my core. 20 seconds, come on guys, you can do it. Stay with it, stay with it. So a HIT does not want to be more than 15 minutes. And you want to do it maybe once, maybe twice a week with 3 days in between. Especially if you're over 55, we don't want to stress our adrenal glands, right? We don't want to stress so much that our body's fighting. All right, guys, there's our recovery. All right, last one for upper body. Since we did bicep, we're about to work tricep. So it looks the same, but you're facing away. So let me start my timer. All right, so I'm gonna hook it up. So tricep, palms face away from whatever you got it hooked on, elbows are in, and you're gonna push it right by your ears. So this gets the back of the arms, but if your shoulders are elevated, try to push those down. You're gonna do those for 1 minute. What I want you to look at is if your elbows are rolling out, try to roll them in. And if you need to go harder, which I do, I need to move away from wherever my anchor is. So I do this a lot on the TRX. If it's too hard, I'm gonna come closer to my anchor, right? So it just makes the resistance. So I'm getting really tired of my triceps because I'm pushing the back of my arm, but I'm also locking out my core. And you could do this workout again. What's today? Wednesday. You could do it again maybe Saturday and do like a Wednesday, Saturday HIT. 15 minutes, get outside if you can. Get some vitamin D. Woo, my triceps are burning. All right, guys, we got one more cardio, then we're gonna do one more strength, and I'm gonna do a quick stretch. Let me know you were here. Hi, Peg. All right, last one. You could also do this at your own gym, right? You could go to your own gym and do it there and just put me on audio. So here we go. We got the bike, we got the step, jog in place. We got 45 more seconds for pushing hard. This will be our last hard cardio, by the way. So push hard, jumping jacks, whatever you want to do. If you're at the gym, push hard on your elliptical. You can even put the strap around the bike at the gym, right? Whatever you want to do, guys. Woo! 18 seconds, and then I'll be done for the day. 15 minutes is all you need. 10 seconds, let's push. Let's one of those burps. Get some vitamin D. Move every day. Stay healthy before COVID hits you. And then if it does hit you, then at least your body is prepared and your immune system is more prepared, right? Slow it down. I'm all about preventative. This is your last one. I'm not gonna use a band at all. I'm gonna do a step side lunge, same leg, step back lunge. Start when you're ready. So I'm gonna do a side squat, keep my tailbone under, step back. So we've got this for 45 more seconds. So this is gonna raise your heart rate if you want to. Sit back. You can also go back here, right? When I step side, my rear end is out, chest is up, chin is up, this knee is over my heel every time. Guys, you got 25 more seconds. Nice and deep. Sit, tap. How do you make this harder? You can challenge your balance a little bit by lunging here, pulling the knee up, keeping that knee up for a second. Fire that glute, right? 8 seconds, and we are cooling down. Sit low, balance, sit low. Nice job. All right, for a minute, we're just gonna do active recovery to let your heart rate come down. You can repeat this again if you've got 2 days of, let me catch my breath. 2 days of active recovery. So maybe then tomorrow go for an easy walk. The next day do some yoga, and then go back and pick this up. So if you don't have a band, you could use weights for the bicep. You could use weights for the tricep. You could use weights for the back fly we did. So you can make it yours. You can still work the same muscles. And if you have a bike, great, then use bike and weights. If you are outside, find some park steps and walk up and down or run up and down the steps for a minute. All right, we are there. So now we're gonna round our back. 4, 3, always important to do a quick stretch. Roll up. Try to find your balance before you catch that foot. So the worst thing ever is to tap down. No big deal. So if you need to hang on to that bike, do that. We're gonna hold 10 seconds, tuck your tailbone, and let's change. Other side, either hang on or lock out your core. Always working on our balance. Find a focal point and then hang on to it. Nice deep breath. Let's take 2 breaths. Really important to take some deep breaths. Kick in that parasympathetic nervous system. Breathe out. Other side. Excellent. Hope that made y'all move today. Let me know you did this. Have an awesome day. And let me know if you're interested in my challenge coming up in October. Information September 12th. Love you guys.